Hello children, so we are back with your basics of Python programming's shorthand operations. We started with the shorthand operation in the last video and we just saw what is it. Now we will do the real mathematical expressions with your shorthand operations. Okay, so let's start. Here I have, as I told earlier, I have already done and kept. This was your last explanation in the previous video. Let me comment, or let me just not do any comments, just remove that. Okay, all right, let it be here. This was explained. Now this is one such shorthand operations happening. A equals A plus B, A equals A into B plus 6. That is how you have to interpret that. So in this kind of operations, remember, as I told in your multiple assignment, the evaluation starts from right to left, not from left to right. That means first you will be dealing with B plus 6. Okay, so what is B plus 6? You have to check the value of B. That is 5, isn't it? So 5 plus 6. Now you have 3 in A. So it's actually 3 into 11, correct? And that value should go to A. If what we are talking is right, we should get 33, correct? So now some of you might have a doubt. In maths, actually what we do is we will start from left to right. That means if I am writing it like this, I'm commenting, okay? This is the actual interpretation of what we wrote. A equals A into B plus 6. Understood the difference? What is happening here? Here A into B. This is board maths application. This is a mathematical expression of what we just did. So A into B, that is 5 3s are 15, or 3 into 5. Whichever way you can interpret, whichever way it is, its application of board maths syntax rule is applied there. So plus and into is coming, into is having higher priority, so the multiplication will be evaluated first. So that is done, and 15 plus 6, and you know the answer is 21, and that is why you got the answer as 21. Then how come that happened with 33? That is because we are applying shorthand application or shorthand operations in Python. Then the interpretation is totally different. This is what you have to keep it in mind. Otherwise, because you are so used to your mathematical expressions and calculation till now, you will make a mistake in shorthand. So shorthand, when it is coming in your examination question paper also, you should keep that, or you should note down in your paper itself, application or evaluation from right to left. So that is one point to be kept in mind. So I hope the point is very clear. So even though this is what is happening, the interpretation of evaluation is different in a shorthand. So what is it? From right to left. That is why you got 33. So this is the reason why I told shorthand operation evaluation first, and then I showed you the other one. So people who try to do that, when I said A plus equal to 1 is A equal to A plus 1, correct only, no change, but the interpretation is totally different when you have more than one operation happening. If it is simply A equal to A plus 1, and then if you write A plus equal to 1, both will give the same answer because only one operation is taking place. If more than one operation is taking place, evaluation again repeating from right to left. So in that case, let's see the another one. Let me comment this now. Why am I commenting each time is because I am retaining my old value of 3, 5, 6 and 4 this work. If I am not commenting this, the new value will come, and that has to be kept in mind. That is the reason why I am commenting it. Remember, in a program, if you are given such a question in your operations of in an examination, if already the value of A is changed with the help of any kind of assignment, any kind of operation, the new value has to be done. If they have not commented like the way I am commenting it, then the new value will be interpreted, because here I changed, see, with the help of this, then again I try to change A. So each time the A's values were changing, but when the comment is happening, the operation is ignored, or the particular Python statement is ignored, and we are dealing again with the initial value of A. So here I am back with my next one. So depending upon what we just told, I hope you'll be able to do that from where you are starting from right to left. B by 2. B by 2 means whole operation. Okay, what is in B? You have 5, isn't it? 5 by 2. You know 5 is not completely divisible by 2, but the quotient will give you 2, correct? No, because when you did in your third standard or fourth standard, you know, when you didn't learn your decimal point, decimals, fractional points and all, what happened was you were dealing with that division where you wrote 5 by 2, and you know the 2 twos are 4, and then you found out 2 as your quotient and 1 as your remainder. That was your answer in your smaller classes. That 2 is taken here and that is multiplied with 3. Okay, so A's value got changed. Understood? No? So 3 into 2, 6. So A's value is getting changed here. This one is your shorthand notation where more than one operation is taking place. Now let's see the next one. Okay, I am using A itself, not changing that to 1 minute. Not changing that to any other variable. Retaining A itself just to make sure that I can easily say the answer for this. So yes, the last of its kind. You can use with C, D, C, X, Y, then where 1, where 2, where 3 when you are trying. Important is what I am showing is, of course, you people are seeing the output, so you are able to understand, it's clear. But without you trying it out at least once, I am very sure this won't be registered in your mind. But if you try it and then you are analyzing it, this is going to be super easy. Super easy when I'm saying this is what your experienced your seniors will say. Without trying, whatever teacher says, you mug it up. That can happen only in a history classes or a social science class or an English class or a language class, because there it's only the facts and figures we are talking. Here we are talking about something which can be applied in real life and see what is there. So do it and see. Okay, let's not again go on to that. So we are here with the next example of A plus equal to A minus B. Again, what evaluation is happening? A minus B is evaluated first. So now A minus B is 3 minus 5, correct? And then you have your minus 2, correct? And that is added with your 3, the existing value of A. So 3 plus minus 2 you will get. Understood? No, 1. So this is how you should be evaluating. That kind of programs or shorthand notations questions will definitely come in your new assignment section. New assignment will be combining everything you are learning from the scratch of getting started with Python onwards. So it won't be associated with these videos. It will be a separate, no, it won't be associated with your Word document. It will be coming as a separate Word document where it has to be presented in an A4 size paper. Important, A4 size paper, write assignments and then submit. Okay, remember it has to be done like that and filed and kept till we meet. Okay, so this much you understood, so we are concluding that. So in this assignment, the right hand side is always evaluated fully before the actual setting of variables. So that is why we call shorthand notations have, or shorthand operations have, a different style. Now let's see something great in your multiple assignment before we wind up this. We finished learning shorthands, all the operations. I introduced to you in all the different kinds of varieties. I can also extend this to any other level I want. I'm showing this so that I can put assignments on this. So do remember how to try it out by yourself. We can have A plus equal A minus B by X, then plus Y, like that goes on. It can be a big expression. That much complication is not required. But I'm just telling you can have an expression like that way also. So let's comment this again. So you are noticing right now a kind of comment where I'm putting hash, isn't it? Now that comment has to be applied for each variables, or sorry, each statement, not variables, each statements. Then only it will be commented. See, everywhere I have put hash. That is called single line comment. What is a comment? As I told, we are going to deal that. So it's a comment is a statement which will not be executed while the Python is running. A comment can be an English sentence or any Python statement which will not be executed when Python is running, because it is kept with your hash. And then we have one more, that is what I wanted to show you, that is called multi-line comments. Now I'll tell you, let me just remove this and then I'll show you. Alright, see, this is given as hash and this is given as 3 double quotes. If I remove that, then that is going to be identified as your Python statements. Now this is Python statements. Single line comment is what you just saw in this one. That is this hash, any comment starting with a hash is a single line comment. Any comment starting with 3 double quotes and ending with 3 double quotes. I hope you saw that. I started and I have to end. Otherwise, if you run, error will come. Syntax error will come. We will deal with error also later. So I was just telling syntax error will come. Okay. So I am removing this multi-line comments as I told, and then we are going to see. So what is the value of a equal a first 1, then what is the value of b 2? Now this one what we are dealing, I'll just put a comment and show you. As I told, I can even write an English sentence there. I am swapping the values. Swapping values is a very big process in other languages. It is you need to explain a lot. Swapping means from the memory of A, one should be given to B, and from the memory of B, 2 should be given to A. But in Python, I don't have to explain because the next statement explain everything carefully. Okay, this is it. As we told, evaluation takes place from right to left. So the current value of A is given to B, and then current value of B is given to A. When the whole execution is over and when we run the program, understood no? A becomes 2 and B becomes 1. So we are actually exchanging. We can exchange in another way also. That is what we do it in your other languages. For that, I'll just comment this and I will show you. You will think, why are we doing all these things? But since it is important to see that how other languages are doing, in order to swap this, in order to cross exchange it, we need to have a variable called as any variable, say temporary variable we call tm or what you want, any variable name, and into that you store A. Okay, and then from into B. So A's value is right now in tm. Okay, so now B's value is given to A. Now B should get the value tm. So now what happens? A's value given to tm. Tm will store 1. B's value is given to A. B will be giving value to A. And then if you run the program also, same answer will come. But when you have a multiple assignment like this, we will never go for swapping like this. So this is a pure example of how multiple assignment can be implemented in a program, a small program of swapping two values. So any kind of swapping can be done. So this is regarding swapping of values. So we discussed all the shorthand notations in this video, all the different kinds of operations that take place in a shorthand we discussed, and then also we discussed about what is a comment, what is multiple comments, what is single line comments, and then we just saw one small application of swapping application of multiple assignment of swapping the values. So with this I am winding up this video. We are going to again continue with your tokens, that is your operations with different kinds of operators in the next video. So till then, thank you very much. Okay.